Really excited. Am I audible? Hello? 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 Sorry about that. I thought I'd made a mistake. All right. I think the stream is all set. Should be a really good game. Really excited. Aston Villa, completely different side. Past couple of seasons under Unai Emery. So that's really amazing for them because the kind of results that they're grinding out has now put them in a very promising position considering that this is the 10th game of the season. So, yeah. Hey, Nods. How are you? What's up? How's your Sunday going? Is my audio all right? Let me know. You can join anytime. I'm actually hoping to have more people for the United Chelsea game rather than Spurs versus Aston Villa. It's just that this game is now pretty much like everyone in the top 10 is now competing for a spot in the top 4. Spurs are far behind, but they might just do Arsenal a favor if they win here today. I mean, looking at from that point of view, it makes sense. Yeah, Arsenal completely screwed up. If you're here, if you had seen my stream yesterday, I was absolutely pissed. I was ranting. Uh, I was so disappointed. In fact, I'm gonna make a video on it. Going out for the United game. Good choice. Have fun. Oh, that was close. United versus Chelsea should be a good game, although I feel that despite the new manager coming in, I think Chelsea are just. I mean, their form is way better than Manchester United. So I think that Chelsea are going to have the upper hand in that game. Pretty sure about that. And I think Arsenal are going to fall like fifth or sixth at the end of today. So yeah, that's obviously disappointing. And obviously midweek we have Inter Milan. I mean, the only good thing is that there's a little bit of pressure that's come off. Like up until now, we were all like title contenders and all that stuff. That was the entire conversation. But that pressure has been lifted for a little while, and let's see how the season progresses. Only later on can we find out exactly where we stand. Acha, couldn't watch the game. You were flying back. Acha. Okay. I've started doing ISL games also now. Whenever I can. It's not a regular thing, but I try to do ISL games as well. I mean, midweek. And also if the time suits. Yeah, Odegaard should be coming back. Really missed him against Newcastle. I mean, I was really when I was watching the game the entire time, I was thinking to myself, if Odegaard was here, we would have had more options, or we would have had a person who is comfortable creating options or is comfortable creating, passes. We lacked that the entire game. The entire game, we just had one shot on target, and even that was like nothing special. It was like a Mikel Merino effort into like a cluster of Newcastle players. So that wasn't really, you couldn't really consider that a shot on target. We started very decently, like not like decent as in we were like taking shot after shot on the Newcastle goal, but we were at least keeping possession. After that, we just allowed Newcastle to dictate the game. We were just unable to create any kind of chances. Yeah, exactly. Our midfield balance is completely off. Trossard, Declan Rice, they all failed to show up. Declan Rice had a horror show, and I was actually yelling at him. I mean, he actually had a chance to equalize in the 94th minute, and it just looked like he was like hungover or something. It just seemed like he was out of energy. So, like if our big players like Rice and Saliba and Gabriel, if they're not going to perform well, then I mean that's pretty much it, right? That sums it up for Arsenal and Arsenal season. क्या बोलेंगे यार? I mean, how much can you take? It's like we've really taken a step down from last season. Last couple of seasons we were fantastic. And turns out this season something has gone completely wrong. Either it's because we've had a difficult start to the season, but that's just an excuse. If you're title contenders, you need to be aiming to win each and every single game. And up until the Man City game, until the Bournemouth game, we were doing fine. Even after getting players sent off, we were still managing to hold our own. And then suddenly after the Bournemouth game, it just all came crashing down. And it's really poor. I mean, it's just hard to watch sometimes, especially a team like Arsenal unable to create any chances. That's the last thing I was expecting. I was hoping for some kind of a fight in the game, but there was just absolutely nothing. Arsenal were completely flat. Uh, Again, 100%. Kai Havertz is He's just not that 20-25 goals per season striker. He's not. We don't have a prolific striker. Newcastle did, and they scored. If even if we had a player like Isaac, I mean, our only option off the bench is Gabriel Jesus, and it's just not good enough. I mean, Havertz is good physically; he's good. When for hold up play, he's fantastic. But besides that, we just don't have any other option. We don't have any striker who likes to penetrate the defense, who likes to put pressure on the defenders, like a lot of pressure that the defense will have to be really careful while marking him. Havertz, because of his physicality, he's a little bit slow. He's not that fast. So we just don't have that in our team right now. Martinelli is not cutting it. He's out of form. Saka can only do so much. I mean, he did put in a really good cross in the 94th minute for Declan Rice to finish off, but Declan Rice from 5 yards out didn't even hit the target. Like, imagine from 5 yards out, a free header didn't even hit the target. Right in front of goal. It was just sloppy, unimaginative, like, what can you say? Sad. Really sad. Yeah, I mean, City could have lost way worse. The number of opportunities that Bournemouth missed, I mean, Bournemouth could have won that game like 4-2 or something. Because even City had chances towards the end. I think Foden had a crack at the goal right at the end, but Bournemouth had way more chances than City did. So right now, if you look at the table, in fact, Nottingham Forest are third. Bournemouth have climbed up. They've beaten both Arsenal and Man City. Nottingham Forest have lost only one game. So it just looks like right now it's too early to call it, but right now it's definitely Liverpool in the driver's seat. And there are, I mean, 10 games down. There are already talks of on ESPN, on Sky Sports, and all the other media houses. They're already talking about Liverpool. Are they going to win the league this season? But it's only 10 games out. How many times has Arsenal gone ahead past couple of seasons and not been able to finish the job? So nothing can be said for certain right now. Yesterday, when you if you were watching, if well, I was watching the Liverpool Brighton game. Brighton in the first half absolutely dominated Liverpool. They dominated them. Like they did not give Liverpool an inch in the first half. It was just in the second half that Liverpool really showed their a different mentality, and it was quite impressive to see. That game was actually the best game. It was actually a relief to watch a good attacking game like that because both sides were trying to go for the win. Neither side was sitting back in defense and stuff like that. So it was exciting, entertaining, lightning fast football. And Liverpool scored 2 goals in like 6 minutes or something, and they won the game. So yeah, that's what you need to do sometimes. But then again, like Liverpool still have to go to Brighton. Liverpool still have to play City. So they still have those games left. So let's see what happens. I have a bad feeling that Aston Villa might win this game. I don't think Tottenham are in very good form either. And Aston Villa are a fantastic side, so it's quite likely that Aston Villa is going to take away all 3 points today, despite them being at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Anyway, let's see what happens because if Spurs win today, then they do Arsenal a favor because they won't allow Aston Villa to climb up the table. If you look at the table, Spurs are sitting right now. Let me just open up the table real quick. Spurs are sitting at, so Aston Villa are fourth. Arsenal are already fifth. So for Arsenal to stay in fourth, uh, yeah, Aston Villa has to lose. Tottenham are right now sitting in 10th. They're a point above Brentford. So we don't know what it's going to look like, especially after the Chelsea United game. It's going to be interesting to see whether Ruben Amorim is going to be able to change the fortunes for Manchester United. I don't think this early on he's going to have that kind of an impact. But moving on later in the later stages of the season, let's see what happens. Spurs have a break. Oh, that's way too heavy. Brennan Johnson crosses in, out for a corner. Need Arsenal players to fake injuries before the next international break. I mean, I guess I don't know. I mean, I don't know anymore. At this point, they just might as well go and play in the UEFA Nations League because they're definitely not like doing the stuff. The only player that I do want to get some rest in the international break is Odegaard, Saka, Saliba, Gabriel. These players, I mean, we need them. Ooh, Spurs have a chance. In fact, even Thomas Partey is doing really well. Thomas Partey has been doing really, really well. Given the fact that he's been played out of position as a fullback, despite being a CDM, he's done all right. I mean, I wouldn't really blame any of those defeats on him. But yeah, Martin Odegaard really needs rest. I mean, I would not want him to see playing during the international friendlies and stuff, or the UEFA Nations League or whatever the hell you call it. UEFA Nations League is basically just a glorified version of international friendlies. They've just branded it in a way so that they can create some sort of prestige about it to maybe make more money. I mean, nothing wrong with making money. It's just, I mean, they should listen to the players as well, right? Look at the Bundesliga. Bundesliga gives you like a winter break just so that the players can get some rest. Premier League has nothing of the sort, and it's such a high intensity league. Players are obviously going to get burned out. Yep, exactly. In fact, the 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 point that I find strange is this season is our defense is leaking goals in every single game. Granted, we've had injuries, but we've had defenders to. I mean, they're good enough. So I mean, every single game besides the Spurs game, not even against Southampton, against Leicester City, we were able to keep a clean sheet, and those were home games. We actually conceded 2 goals against Leicester, and we conceded the opening goal against Southampton. Southampton. So like it is a big cause for concern. And now against Newcastle, our attack failed, and our defense was just the same. Like leaking goals. So anyone who's claiming any Arsenal fan who's claiming that Arsenal has the best defense in the league, I mean, I would say that they're joking. They're kidding themselves because right now at this point we've conceded 11 goals from 10 games, and that is just if you're league title contenders, then that is just stupid. There is no way you are going to win the league title by conceding these many goals. Last season, we were in single digits for at least 13, 14 games. In single digits. Like we conceded only like 5 or 6 goals or something. And this season, it's more than double of that. So it's not a ideal situation as an Arsenal fan, saying things about your defense that our defense is the best defense in the league. It's just not true. The way that our performance has been, it's been sloppy. It's been really poor. And without Odegaard, we just look lost. We look like we're out of ideas. And this is the problem again in our midfield. I don't feel that Declan Rice and Mikel Merino are a good combination. They're not ready to play with each other. I think Thomas Partey definitely should be playing CDM, and I still can't understand why Arteta even bought Merino instead of buying a prolific striker like Gyökeres or someone. Yeah, I think I was reading about this. I think some leagues have cancelled that. Roof of the net. So we're 22 minutes in this game. Nothing exciting to report about so far. No other game going on right now on the side. Let's see what's happening in the ISL. Oh, Mumbai City is playing Kerala Blasters, and they're leading by 1 goal to nil. ISL is also developed into a decent league right now. Not bad at all. Oh, here we go. Spurs with the counter attack. Kulusevski on the right hand side. Oh, Kulusevski puts a great cross in. Oh my! I think he should have. Udogi should have left it for Son. Spurs doing quite well. Brennan Johnson has a chance to put a cross in. Well collected by Martinez. Yeah, Spurs are doing all right. I mean, nothing too special to report. Most of the chances that they've taken have been pretty wild and alright. And you never know. Aston Villa have the quality. Although, if I remember correctly, when they were playing Man United, then Aston Villa had a really poor game. So it can be said that maybe their form is also faltering. But we don't know. Let's see. Spurs are doing really well on the wings. I'll have to give them that. And a Spurs victory over here will actually do Arsenal a favor. So, you know, it, I'm not going to say that I'm going to support them, but if they win, good for us. Can't really count on Spurs doing Arsenal any favors, right? Plus, it's way too early in the season to call anything a favor right now. I mean, yeah, let's just quickly look at the table again. Aston Villa fourth, Arsenal fifth. Arsenal might go sixth tonight if Chelsea beat United, which is likely. But if United beat Chelsea, then United are then just 4 points away from Arsenal. So it could be a crazy run in, and it could be a very unpredictable race for the title, race for top four, race for anything. Anyone can drop points at any time, so we don't know how it's going to pan out. It's way too early. It's way too early to declare Liverpool as Premier League champions or way out ahead. It's way too early. Liverpool lost against Nottingham Forest. They drew against Arsenal, a weak Arsenal without Saliba and Odegaard and all those players. So you never know who they might drop points against later on in the season. Oh, this is a good move by Aston Villa. Oh, good block. That was Ramsey. Ramsey almost got the shot away, but that was a pretty decent block. Oh, what a save! I think Rogers was bang on target. What a save by Vicario. See, this is how Villa can just switch things up. You never know when they strike. Oh, that was way too close. Hit his arm. Oh yeah, no, that's a proper save. It didn't even hit the bar. That's a really good save. Low to his left. Excellent. No, it did hit the sidebar. It's corner for Aston Villa. Oh, they scored! I was just getting this feeling that Villa are gonna score. Aston Villa have taken the lead, and that just means that that's really really bad news for Arsenal. I mean, it's not really bad news for Arsenal. It's too early in the season to say whether that's problematic because Spurs could still come back into this game. But Villa have taken a I mean, you wouldn't really say a well deserved lead because Spurs have been making more inroads towards the Villa defense. They've been playing slightly better football, but Villa just doesn't give up. And look at this set piece. Uh, Excellent goal. And I think it's Rogers. Why did I take him out of my FPL? An excellently worked set piece. That was poor from Spurs. Poor defending. Didn't have any clue what's going on. 1-0 to Villa. And I think well deserved because Villa have been sticking to their guns. They've been defending quite well. They've not allowed Spurs to get too much space into their own half. And now they've gone ahead. They almost took the lead right before that corner as well. So yeah, you got to say that Villa have actually created the clearer chances. Now what are Spurs gonna do to try and come back into the game? Oh, that was risky. That was really risky. I still feel that this game eventually might end up in a draw because you never know. Arsenal, I think, are the team that comfortably beat Spurs over here. Though you can never say we beat anyone comfortably. Oh, that was a good cross. I think Son still has a chance. He can still make a lot of chances for Spurs. It came off his arm, deflected off Vicario, and then Rogers was there to clean it up. That's a pretty decent goal. Oh, Son on the left. Human Son on the left is dangerous, man. That's a corner for Spurs. 35 minutes played, 10 minutes to halftime plus stoppages, and Villa still holding on to that 1-0 lead quite comfortably, if I might add. I mean, Spurs, besides trying to create some attacks from the wings, they're not really doing anything much besides it. What happened there? Oh, Villa about to break. What an excellent ball. Oh, he's missed it. He's missed it. One touch too many. And Spurs with the ball back. Son trying to make inroads. That's going to be a corner. That's an easy corner. That's poor from Spurs. Passing so sloppy. Oh, what a turn. Sar was left footed. That is a yellow. That is a yellow. Bentonka, that he has to go into the book for that. Oh yeah, that is a definite yellow. What are you talking about? Ah, Oh, he should have looked for cash. Ollie Watkins! Oh my goodness, his finishing is off, dude. That should have been 2-0. What a chance. What a chance gone to waste. Spurs are looking more likely to concede than to score an equalizer. Oh, what a shot. That was half a chance there by Bentinker. He should have looked for Matty Cash in the first place. The first pass that he had was wrong. Almost half time though. So basically both sides have had equal attempts, but Villa has had like one shot on target and a goal. I think that Watkins chance will have to be counted as a shot, right? It has to be. 100%. Oh, just a minute of stoppages. That's not long. Spurs have given the ball away. Villa recover it so easily. That's how poor Spurs have been. Haven't been really good in the final third. Oh, Spurs might equalize. Oh, should have done so much better. That's it. First half done. Let's see you guys in the second half then. It's Spurs 1, Aston Villa 1, Spurs nil. So let's see you guys in the second half. See ya. Oh, hi, Asan. How are you? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. I think थोड़ा टाइम हो गया तुम्हें मैसेज करे हुए. कैटलोनिया डर्बी देखोगे? कैटलोनिया डर्बी बार्सिलोना एस्पेनियोल की बात तो नहीं कर रहे? बट आई डोंट थिंक आई विल बी एबल टू वॉच वो वाला मैच. आज बहुत लंबा टाइम हो जाएगा मेरे लिए. सो इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट. Meanwhile, Aston Villa versus Spurs second half has begun. I doubt if I'll be able to watch the Catalonia derby. Yeah, koi any La Liga match is going to be very difficult for me to watch because uh like एक दिन में you can only do so much of streaming. Like 9 घंटे से ज़्यादा स्ट्रीमिंग तो कोई इंसान नहीं कर सकता यार. करना भी नहीं चाहिए. बर्न आउट हो जाता है. गला खराब होने लग जाता है. You start losing your throat. So no, I don't think I will be doing Manchester United versus Chelsea after this game between Tottenham and Aston Villa. Right now, Aston Villa are winning 1 goal to nil, and currently they are sitting fourth in the table. And Spurs are, I think, they are in 11th. Aston Villa third in the table. Nottingham Forest are fourth. भाई देखो यार मतलब such a bad situation for Arsenal. And if Chelsea do beat Manchester United today, then Chelsea will go to fourth and Arsenal will go to sixth. Fantastic. बहुत ही बढ़िया. So yes, brother. As for your question, if for the Catalonia Derby, I don't think I'm going to be watching the Catalonia Derby. It's going to be very difficult for me to be able to cover each and every single game. So apologies for that. But maybe someday, maybe when it'll be worth it, maybe then I'll try to expand into watching as many different games, as many different diverse games as I can as possible. But so far, the only games that I'm focusing on when I can, primary priority is the Premier League. Then after that is ISL and Indian football, both in fact. So those are the games that I prioritize. But thank you for joining. Thank you for joining the stream. I hope you're here for the United Chelsea game as well. That should be a lot of fun. Spurs have equalized 1-1 early on in the 48th minute. Spurs have equalized, and I think it's Brennan Johnson. What a fantastic cross and what a fantastic finish. So that should change the look of the table almost immediately. I think that was Heung-min Song with the cross from the left hand side. Spurs starting the second half really, really strong. Excellent cross. Not offside. 1-1. And Martinez is beaten. So inside 5 minutes in the second half, Spurs have equalized 1-1, and now this game could go anywhere. Excellent goal. Spurs have a corner again. This time it could be 2-1, but Martinez collects it very easily. Oh, this is another very good move. Spurs are easily opening up Aston Villa right now. What a save! Martinez, a fantastic save. Solanke almost got it, made it 2-1. Wow. What a fantastic save. So Spurs looking a lot more dangerous than they were in the first half. They weren't really making any exciting chances, but now suddenly in the second half they've started so strong, and they've literally made like 3 or 4 chances in like 7 minutes, 6, 7 minutes. So this is an excellent response from them. I think definitely the manager must have had some words with the team in the dugout. So Villa back in fourth. This table looks. I mean, look at this. Spurs still in 10th. They're at 14 points. Arsenal at 18 and 5th. There's just a difference of 11 points from 10th to 1st. That is crazy. That is insane. सही से बैठ जा मेरे भाई. Oh, excellent by Ollie Watkins, but I think that's either a booking or an excellent challenge. That is a booking. Oh, I think that was Matty Cash, right? He spliced it. So Eves Bissouma and Richarlison are coming on for Spurs. Heung-min Song has been taken off, I think, for rest or something because, or maybe he has a niggle. That has to be the case because otherwise I can't really understand why the guy who just put in such an amazing cross, put it literally on a plate, has been suddenly taken off. So that's a little bit strange, if you ask me. Oh, that's good control by Brennan Johnson. Ooh, risky pass, risky pass. Spurs now looking a lot more dangerous than they were in the first half. They might just get another one. But you can't discount Aston Villa because Villa are really, really good side. Quality players. But to be very honest, I think both these sides look evenly matched right now. Oh, what a run. That is another yellow card. That has to be another yellow card. Is that नहीं that's Pedro Porro, right? बेंटन कर होता तो भाई रेड था ये. That was a very risky challenge. Needless and risky. Why has Son been taken off? This is hilarious. Isn't it weird? Son being taken off after he just created such an amazing assist that actually got Spurs back in the game. And then Postecoglou just took him off like 5 minutes later, 5-10 minutes later. It's crazy. Yeah, this is just gonna add to stoppages and stuff. So I think Romero's gone off injured, and Ben Davies has replaced him. I think that's Van de Ven on the bench. A lot of players falling down injured. So this is a sign of the game getting a little bit physical. That's definitely a foul. What are you talking about? This is a set piece in a real promising spot. Tielemans is on it. If Villa score this, they go back up to third in the table. So that's gonna be something. Ooh, it was almost deflected in. Training ground set piece by Aston Villa there. Oh, if he had just a light touch on it, then that could have gone in. Oh, good chance. He almost curled that in. Oh, what a good cross. Sadly, nobody was there. I still can't figure out why Postecoglou took out Son. Even the commentary is wondering about it. Ooh, not a bad cross. Again, nobody to meet it. Ooh, not bad. The final delivery was just missing. Spurs have scored. Solanke has made it 2-1. But I'm pretty sure that's going to be checked for offside. That's definitely going to be checked for offside. So we're just going to wait until we update the scoreline. But for now, it seems like Solanke, through a brilliant Spurs move, has made it 2-1. Nah, that's onside. Spurs are leading. It's 2-1. Which means that now Aston Villa are going to fall down. Still is a VAR check. But from where I'm sitting, I think he's good. I think Konsa is playing him onside. Yep, he's offside. He's onside. It's 2-1. So this changes the table again. Spurs have made a comeback from a goal down, and now Aston Villa are fifth. Arsenal are back in fourth, and Spurs are in seventh. But this game is far from over. There's still 15 minutes plus stoppages left, so anything can happen in that time. What a game this turned out to be. Oh, here we go. Ollie Watkins. All he needs to do is cross. Watkins could make it 2-2. Tielemans. What is he doing? Oh, excellent cross. Villa trying to. What a wasted shot. That was poor. What a game. Richarlison could make it 3. It's 3-1. Solanke with a double, and that should be all 3 points for Spurs, which means Villa have absolutely bottled this lead that they had. And this time it's definitely in no doubt that there's no doubt about any kind of offside. So what a comeback by these guys, man. Spurs now with 16 points in 10 games. They move to 7th. Villa in 5th. Villa has made a triple substitution. Tielemans, McGinn, and Ramsey all off. Kamara, Leon Bailly, and Philogene have come on. So this has to be the last throw of the dice for Villa. What a game this has been. Richarlison has been subbed off. I think he suffered an injury, which is why he's been taken off. And James Madison has come on. Surprising, with all their top players out, Madison not there, Son being subbed. Spurs have still managed to pull out an amazing victory here. I mean, good for them. Why not? Around 8 or 7 minutes plus stoppages left. Will I have space on the left hand side? Solid clearance. Oh, what a pass. Way too much space. Just couldn't get the final product. Ooh, nice dummy. That was a great dummy. Can Aston Villa even hope of making any sort of comeback now? They have a Spurs have a two-goal cushion, which is and with just like 3 minutes plus stoppages left. So I think at max it's going to be like 8 minutes or so. Not a very good corner. Oh, they almost got one back. Good ball. Corner. Can Digne do anything about this? I think it's curtains. I mean, at this point, it just depends on how much stoppage time we're looking at because a two-goal cushion is way too difficult to come back from. Lucas Digne, left-footed corner, good corner. Oh, he's missed. Oh, it's a foul. The referee blew his whistle already. 10 minutes. What? 10 minutes of stoppage time. God, I have to prepare for the United game as well. I was hoping for something like 6 minutes or something, but 10 minutes is long. 10 minutes is too long, man. What the hell? Now Spurs even gonna take an attempt on goal. They've already sealed the points. It's 96 minutes. They have. What a free kick, James Madison. That is game, set, and match, boys and girls. That is it. Spurs have thrashed Aston Villa. What a victory for them. I mean, they've done Arsenal a favor. They've kept us in fourth, but they've absolutely, after going a goal down, they've scored four against a very, very good Aston Villa side. So let's have a look at the table. Good for them. Yep. Villa has been absolutely trounced. Spurs, who weren't in that good form, have just taken all the points. So I think that's it. That's the game. I think at this point it's just useless to continue on with the stream, but by principle, it's important to see out everything until the final minute. Not bad. 5 goals for this game. Unai Emery has had a howler. Poor guy. It's 1 minute left. This is a pretty decent bounce back after their last loss against Crystal Palace, I believe. I think that's it. Game's up. Thank you so much for joining. I now quickly have to go and prepare for the next game. Thank you so much, guys. Love you all.